Alright, welcome in everyone. Happy birthday, me, I guess. One more year closer to death. Hell yeah. I know I said that I was gonna not do like a birthday stream until like tomorrow. I said that like the next stream from yesterday was probably not gonna be one, but then I realized, wait, I stream I stream at like midnight or close to midnight up until like 5 or 6. That's basically most of the day. I might as well just do it tonight. And if people can't make it tonight, then I'll just do something again tomorrow. It'll be like a double thing. It's a double feature for me, because I say so. It's my birthday and I get to say what goes. But thanks for being here, everyone. Thanks for being First Cloud. Thanks for clocking in Cloud. Thanks for clocking in Isidus. Thanks for clocking in Fab. Thanks for clocking in Tinge. Thanks for clocking in Aragami. Thanks for clocking in everyone else. Welcome in everyone. Maybe you guys over here. Hold on. Maybe better if I go over here. Hold on. On my end, I mean, it's gonna look the same on your guys, no matter what. There we go. Alright, should be good, question mark? I think. I don't know. I wasn't really preparing that much for tonight's stream. As usual, you guys know me. Half the stuff that I do is very spur of the moment. Maybe more than half. Maybe more like... maybe more like 80-90% of the stuff I do. So it's gonna be a very, very laid back thing because I'm not good at big events. I never am. I don't like being in the center of attention. I don't like being in the spotlight. This goes for just like, you know, for both streaming and for like IRL. Like, I personally don't like birthdays for myself. IRL, I'd rather just like go out, like maybe to like a restaurant, a cheap restaurant, and they don't even give me like a birthday cake. They're just like, okay, hey, we'll pay for your meal. And I'm like, hell yeah. Thank you. Appreciate it. Hey, Nelly. Hey, John. Oh, also, by the way, yes, so I did remove the cooldown for the head pads. It is gonna get queued up, and everything is now automated, which means if you guys redeem a Doro, it is fully automated. Thank you to May, who guided me through it, because I am such a brainlet. I don't know what I'm doing. So everything is now automated. That means if I ever decide to have more redeems in the future, it should be able to be done properly without having to do, me doing it personal. Because at the time I do this like, what happened to you guys over here? I do all of this like usually from the comfort of my stream deck, and then it's like, oh wait, sometimes I can't do that because like I'm gaming. Don't bother me, I'm gaming. Happy birthday, thank you. Chill birthdays hit different. I like having chill birthdays. I like going to like birthday parties. I like going to birthday parties like for people that have like big ones. Like, I like celebrating with them. But for me personally, I don't like being like, I don't like being the center of attention. I know that sounds weird as a streamer. I don't like being the center of attention. But it's like, it's different, Like, whenever I'm here, it's just like, oh, let's go play some games, let's go chat, let's go yap, let's go watch me being stupid. But then when it's like, when it's like a big special event, even during like my, my 2.0, I still had like no idea like what I was doing half the time, because I'm bad at like the spotlight. I was always bad at giving presentations. I was bad at like giving speeches, anything else like that. So tonight, I'm probably just gonna yap. As you can see, I've got my usual Suntory here because of course I do, and I might do some gaming later. The first game that we'll be playing tonight will probably be some retro RPG that no one's ever heard of, but I played a lot of it in my when I was a lot younger. On my here's your guys' hints, because I doubt anyone's ever played this. It was on the Game Boy Advance. So we'll be doing a little bit of that, and then if I get sick and tired of that, because I love that game, but my god, I got sick and tired of that really quickly, like on occasion, then probably do some more Voices of the Void. Happy birthday, Barrel. Thank you. If you're okay with this question, what's your greatest high score in the great game of life? This. This. You're kind of staring at it. You're kind of staring at it right now. Barrel, do you like Maker's Mark? Is that a brand of alcohol? Well, there's your answer. I've never heard of it, so probably not. Drink company. I don't think I've had this before. I like whiskey, but I don't think I've had this before. But it is a whiskey, so I probably would, honestly. Is that Suntory from Walmart? What do you mean from Walmart? It's a perfectly good... It was gifted to me. It was gifted to me, okay? It was gifted to me on Christmas, and I'm making it last. It's still, it just became... Well, it's not my birthday yet, technically. I say it's my birthday, but, like, it's not my birthday, but it technically is because, on everywhere else, in every other time zone, it is my birthday. But in my own time zone, it's not. So it's kind of weird right now. So I'm not getting all the huge like birthday like texts and people like calling me saying happy birthday. That might happen. That might happen during the stream. So if I say, oh, hold up guys, give me a sec, that's probably someone calling me and wishing me like happy birthday, because I'd rather do that than having like a big party. I'm okay with handling like calls from like people I know, but like if it's like a big get together, as if it's a surprise, and people have done surprise before, which, I mean, thank you, but I fucking hate it. I love you, but I hate you. Then I will just be like, give me 1 second, guys, and then I'll come back like in a couple of minutes. What does the Doro do? You gotta find out. You gotta click and find out. Or if you don't know, then wait for someone to use it and find out. Maker's Mark is a decent mid-range bourbon. It's my go-to. I also like bourbon. I like anything that's like, what was it? I like anything that's like hard liquor related, honestly. It works. It works. Look at that. It works. I didn't have to go manual. I didn't have to move my left hand like 10 inches onto my desk and press a button. Look at that. See, this is what we need. This is why we need like automation for like this type of stuff. We need to make it so that like I can be lazy and do things that are important to me, while the machines do all the heavy lifting. Thanks for clocking in, Vera. Thanks for clocking in, Mode. We're gonna play today. Like I said, we're gonna play a surprise retro RPG that no one's ever heard of, so it might be, in your guys' eyes, it might be a kusoge. In my eyes, it's a nostalgia game of mine, but it's also kind of a kusoge. And then afterwards, I will be doing some more, I'll probably be doing some more Voices of the Void, maybe. Or if I don't feel like that, that depends, because I will be sipping on this throughout the night, and if I feel like, oh, I'm a little bit blasted, then we'll switch over to like wet fishing or something, so it'll be up in the air. Yeah. Very eventful. Worth the 5K. Thank you. There's actually supposed to be like a sound effect for that, but I kind of forgot to ask for help implementing that, because it works on my end. I can hear it on my end. I don't think you guys can hear it on your end, so I'm gonna have to fix that again. And then down the line, I will make it so that's even more customizable, but in the future, I'll make it so you can like roll like RNG. When you use it, basically, there'll be a very high chance that it's gonna be like a normal Doro. But if you're lucky and you roll like, you know, R or SSR, then you'll get a very, very special Doro. That's the plan, but like it took me like a year and a half to like get this thing automated, so I don't know when that's actually gonna happen. Thanks for clocking in, concluding. Hydrate? Yeah, we can get a drink real quick, hold on. But this time it's alcohol. It's actually alcohol this time. Like my party hat, by the way, it's very silly. Thank you. It's customizable. I had to find one on the internet, and I had to change the colors because it was not matching my vibe. It wasn't matching my my freak, if you know what I mean. And by freak, I mean myself. Hi everyone. Hi Yuku, welcome in. Happy birthday, thank you. I appreciate it. Happy birthday, thank you. Are we sipping the Suntory neat or are we mixing it? There's a correct answer here. Right now, I am sipping it neat, but like if down the line I'm starting to get a little bit like, if it starts hitting me, then I will probably start chasing. I'll probably start chasing it, yeah, because I have like Coke here too, just in case. Bye everyone, welcome in. I'm Beryl. I'm a very tired intern, and I play a lot of different games, kind of badly. And I'm just kind of vibing, I'm chilling, I'm relaxing on my birthday. Later down the line we'll play some games. But right now, we're just having basically a very relaxing type of day. Because I don't really get to like chat with you guys that much, honestly. I mean, I do get to yap with you guys, but like without the background noise of like video games. So I kind of just want to relax and hang back for a bit before we get into the, you know, video game. Happy birthday. Thank you. Thanks for clocking in, Mumu. Why not put the hat on your horn where it should belong? Don't worry. When I get a little bit silly later today, I will get to that. I will get to that. Absolutely, I will. Do the Doros stack? They do? Well, shit. I was supposed to answer that. Uh-oh. Maybe it's already getting to me. Pretend I didn't say that. You'll have to find out. That's the real answer. You'll have to find out. Suntory even makes non-alcohol, even coffee? Well, this is alcohol. It says right there, it's Suntory Whiskey Toki, so it absolutely is. Hey Dachi, thanks for clocking in. Thanks for clocking Shinobu, thanks for clocking Yuku, welcome in guys. And Yuku, again, thank you for the raid, I do appreciate it. If you and your raiders... What were you guys doing, by the way? Hold on, I'm so sorry. You guys were... What were you guys doing? You guys were let's playing... Hey, you're playing Wizards of the Void, nice! I was actually thinking about playing that later tonight, assuming that I'm not gonna be, like, on the floor, writhing. If all goes according to plan after like gaming later, I might do more VOTV, but if not, then I'll probably continue it like on tomorrow or Thursday. New VOTV patch came out today. They fixed the rare bug with the snow update. I'm still playing on the stable, the latest stable, I think. Yeah, it's my first time playing for like the past week or so. And I was recommended to just play like the latest, well not the latest, but like the quote-unquote stable version, so that like, you know, nothing crashes, which so far I don't think. It's been like 99% stable for the most part. But I'm enjoying VOTV too, and I might check out the latest after I like finish my story mode playthrough most likely. It's smart. I always play the Rush and Nuclear based update, and that was big annoying, but I know, right? I really like that game. I really tried hard to like avoid any spoilers for that game, so I'm going completely blind, like absolutely blind. I know like in the latest updates there'll be more events which people love and like all the other new mechanics, but right now I'm just trying to enjoy the game for what it is. Don't be surprised if they're so diverse. They make alcohol. Asahi makes alcohol and gold, silver, coins, and bars. You gotta like expand your business. That's why. I mean, alcohol is one thing, but like, once you're profitable to make alcohol, I feel like there's always other ventures that you can look into. Pulling a barrel. The latest update has a snow map, it's pretty neat. Christmas? There's Christmas? Okay, you're kind of tempting me to like push up to the next update, but then I'm gonna lose all my progress. If I lose all my progress, then it's gonna suck, because I'm like, what, 10 hours in? 10 to 12 hours in now at this point? I don't want to lose everything. So I'll just keep at it. And then if I miss on the Christmas update, that's fine. I'll keep on trucking along. On the floor writhing, so pull out a Bochi, that's literally me. Bochi's literally me. Except I'm not good at guitar. And I don't have big honkers, and I'm not in a band. So it's basically everything that I don't have except for the social anxiety. Can you port your save? I heard you can port your save. I remember the dev talking about it last night, but there's always a bit of risk. I think I remember him mentioning about how if you do port your save, there might be some features or bugs that might like break. So it's fine. I'll just restart again from scratch for the story. I'll try like playing Endless Light or something. Bochi is me for real, for real. Barrel, my back hurts. Can you use your magic hands to make me feel better? I would? Okay. I'm so sorry that your back hurts, but unfortunately, I have, as you can see, I also have no hands. My hands disappeared. I don't know where they went. If you find them, please let me know. However, I will wish you good luck, and I believe in you, and you can do it, and everything else, and you will get through this. I give you a resounding, you will get through this. We all believe in you. I need a drink. Hold on. The hands went on an adventure, exactly. All we have here are just sleeves. Thighs, I don't know what you guys are talking about. What have I... How long has it been? I don't think I actually did celebrate... I have never celebrated a birthday before, like, actually on stream, now that I think about it. I've been streaming for, like, what? I think I started all the way back in, like, December 2024, 23. I think I started streaming back in, like, December 2022. Like, once or twice. And then, in 2023, when I was starting to get into, like, it, I was, like, only being very, very sparse about it. And then 2024 happened, and that's when I started really going hard into like basically doing it every single day. But wait, it's being cut off right now. Hold on, how's that being cut off? Ah, streamer, you're bad at streaming. Your stuff is being cut off. There we go. So what was I saying? Yeah, the I don't think I've ever celebrated on stream before, now that I think about it, because I always thought like, well, I feel like people have like other better things to do with their time. But since I've been doing it like basically every single day, I feel like I guess I'm forced. I'm forced to do it on my birthday. Well, not forced. I just don't want it. I think the best thing, probably the best way I want to put it is that I feel comfortable now, I guess, doing a stream on my birthday. Because when I first started out, I was very, very like, man, I'm not even sure people want to watch me. I'm not even sure if people want to like come in and just like, you know, watch me like yap or play games or anything else like that. So I was very, very sparse. I was like, maybe I'll just do like 1 or 2 streams here and there like once a week or something like that. And then I got more into it, and then the next year happened, and I think I still felt a little bit more comfortable, like a tiny bit comfortable, but I still felt like, well, I'm not sure like I can really do anything as far as special events for my birthday, because I had the idea that like people are probably they're probably going to be expecting something big or some huge event or some special thing to happen on like your birthday. So I'm thinking, oh man, I can't think of anything. I'll just like say it's my birthday on Twitter, and then that should be fine. But then now we're here. You know, I've been through what, 2 years now streaming, so I do feel like I've gone pretty far, and I feel like I can probably at least I can say that, you know what, it is my birthday, but I don't give a shit, so I'm just gonna do what I want. How can you hold that beer juice box thing with no hands? Thing doesn't add up here. Like I said, it's sleeves. The hands are going on adventure. They're on PTO. That's it. They're on PTO. Bochi was just me. If Bochi just marauded and abused her. I wish I got into playing guitar. I played other instruments, but I was never really that attached into them. I felt I was more like forced into playing them for reasons or another. And because of that, I never really like got too much into them. I mean, it did teach me about music, so I can sort of read music and I can understand like music composition, but I don't feel like I'm really attached to the ones I played. I really wish I got into playing like guitar. That would have been nice. Or even like singing. Singing would have been also nice, but I think I was sort of like put into this expectation that like, hey, you should just learn an instrument because it'll be good for like the future. And if you get good at it, then people will respect you or something like that. And so I was like, okay. And I was never really that attached to it. And then by the time I like had the choice to like drop it, I was like, absolutely, please. I don't just drop it for me. I did want to learn guitar, but I feel like at this point, it's just way too much of a time investment for me. I would still like to at some point though. Your streams are chill, and like the things you discuss, very down to earth. I appreciate that, I really do. Hey, Nisharko. Barrel goes to bed early. I'm like half expecting, I'm half expecting someone. Did I actually have to redeem up? Hold on. Oh no, it's there. I don't know if anyone even has that many points, but man, wouldn't it be funny? Haha, if someone actually did redeem 1 million point sleep redeem. I wonder what would happen there. Hey, Auntie. Happy birthday, Barrel. Thank you. Favorite streamer. Hope you have fun. I love you well. I'm happy glad you're happy with it. Thank you. What PTO? Is that an early April Fool's joke? Look, other people can get PTO, okay. Me, it's a discussion with HR that's still going on. hey Beryl, drink more so you can do a karaoke stream, you would have to get me absolutely like shit-faced for me to do that. And at that point, I'd probably just pass out. I'd probably just black out. So, no matter how funny I get with the drink, I don't think I would get funny enough to the point for like doing a karaoke stream. I know it's supposed to be all about fun, but you know, everyone is very self-conscious about like their singing voice. Singing karaoke, I feel like is probably like the thing that like really is something that would be, that's sort of like, I don't want to say embarrassing, but like you really have to be like open for people to just like accept, which I feel like is a lot hard for a lot of people. Like, you know, I think, like I said, streaming is like one thing. I can do that right now. I can absolutely do that right now. I can with you guys, it's no problem. But like, you know, it's like a vulnerability. I feel like that's what it is. Vulnerability for karaoke. I don't think I'm ready to get to that point where I can just like freely sing, because I've always been very self-conscious about my singing voice, because I mean, I can't sing. I literally cannot sing. I'm supposed to play violin. I wanted to learn, but the songs made me learn school me want to quit. I know, right? It sucks. The way I did it was that I was sort of like, I'll just play some of the songs that I want to play, and I did work for a little bit, but like, I was still forced to like play a lot of the other like classical songs, or the songs they forced us to play like in school at the time. So I just kind of like got disinterested. Hey Ziona, happy birthday! I like that brand of alcohol so much. Thank you. Yeah, it's really good. Toki Suntory whiskey. It goes down nicely, but for the first couple of sips, it goes down pretty hard. Anyone can play guitar. I mean, anyone can play guitar. It's just all about like time investment, like any other skill, any other talent. It's purely based off of how much you want to learn and how much time you can spend dedicated to like learning. Because people always want to be like, you know, a pro. People want to be like really cool and skilled, but then they don't want to go through like the process of like learning, because it's very meticulous. Like for any skill, like you kind of have to just like go through the beginner basics, where you're just not going to be as good, and people don't really want to go through that or accept it, or they're too embarrassed, or they think it's dumb, and then they just kind of drop it like a couple of days or weeks in. 20 minutes a week, 4 or 5 days, or 20 minutes, 4 to 5 days a week, and you can learn guitar. That is true. It's all about like, what was it? Repetition? No, practice. It's all about practice. That's the most important part. Like, just making sure that you always like keep at it. You don't go rusty. You keep on learning and refining the basics and all that. It's very important. Thanks for talking, Nikram. And thank you for the follow, Talarin. Thank you. One day I'll get 1 mil and end stream as you meek on fun and silly. Not that evil, I swear. Someone has redeemed sleep before. And I keep on saying this. You guys can do it. I don't know what it'll do. It might end the stream. It might not. I haven't decided what I'll do yet, because you know how I am. Maybe I'll just put a bed behind me and just keep on going to the stream. I'll pretend I'm sleep, like talking or something. I'm sleep playing. And then afterwards, I'll just double the points again. Good luck getting 2 million points, whoever redeems it next time. Anyone can play guitar? Are we referencing Radiohead? I like Radiohead, but yeah, I don't know their songs like that, unfortunately. I think I only ever knew about them from like, I got introduced to them from like, what was it? Rock Band and Guitar Hero, I think. Hey Baka, thanks for clocking in. Sound like a dying horse trying to gas air in for your lungs. I'm sure you don't sound that bad. That's what everyone always says. That's what everyone always says. You know, obviously you are your own worst critic, but I feel like you either have to be very open to just like being yourself, to express yourself through karaoke, or you feel like you should refine yourself so that you can sort of show off that you're comfortable with singing through karaoke. It's birthday time. I want to refill that. You never slept early. Yes, I did. I did sleep early. What do you mean? I did sleep early. I know what you're talking about. Are you feeling better? I am feeling better. Thank you. I'm still a bit stuffy, but I'm not coughing that much anymore. And I mean, I'm comfortable enough to like, you know, stream, obviously, and I'm comfortable enough to drink on my birthday. Thank you for the raid. Thank you for the raid. Welcome in. Shrine members raid. Hope you guys had a good stream. What are you guys doing tonight? guys are last doing Monster Hunter World? Ooh. I have not played a Monster Hunter game yet. I really should at some point, huh? Yeah, I know that Monster Hunter is a very, very good game. I just never got around to playing it because I never had the game myself. I never got around to it. But thank you for the raid. I do appreciate it. Hi everyone, welcome in. I'm Beryl. I am a very, very tired game intern, and I play games a little bit badly. Any type of game, variety, retro, horror. And right now we're just kind of yapping. We're taking a small break right now because it's my birthday. And I don't get to like yap that much like by myself because I'm usually like locked in into playing video games. So we're just kind of relaxing today. But thank you for the raid. I hope you had a good time playing Monster Hunter World. It's a very fun game. I'm sure it is. I'm sure it is. I've only played like one Monster Hunter like, and it was like God Eater, I think. God Eater 2, I think. Which is probably like not a good comparison to like Monster Hunter. Thank you for the follow, Kapayako. Thank you for the follow, Jack. Welcome in, guys. Yeah, thank you for the raid. Hope your birthday is going good. It is. Well, is my birthday yet? I still have 8 more minutes. It is technically my birthday, but it's not really because it was my birthday like in every other part of the world except for like my time zone. So it's not my birthday technically for another like 8 minutes, but it will be. And then afterwards, then I'll be like, wow, it's I'm finally getting closer to becoming dust. Hell yeah. Yeah, it's PST. Everywhere else though, it is already the 15th. Everyone's always saying, what do they sound like a dying horse gasping for air? What weirdos have you been talking to? Because everyone's always mostly critical. Like, obviously they're gonna like overreact to like their own singing voice, but like... I think like... I think it's, you know, it's all about having fun for the most part. Obviously. If you're having fun, that's the most important part. But you have to like, I guess the person who is singing has to balance out whether they can get over their quote-unquote embarrassment with the amount of fun they're having at that point. I'm also PST, so I count down with you. Hell yeah, hell yeah. Hey Ray, happy birthday. Any special birthday plans? I will just be relaxing for like an hour or two. And then I'll be playing like a retro RPG that no one's ever heard of, that I played a shit ton out of when I was younger. And it's probably gonna be Kusuge, because one, I don't think it was like that good critically when it first released, and two, I also remember getting pissed off at that game a little bit, but I still like had a lot of fun with that. And afterwards I might do some more Voices of the Void, so nothing too crazy, nothing too insano mode for now. For now, we'll see what happens. And if I can't do Voices of the Void because I'm too silly from drinking the juice, then I'll just play some web fishing later on. Retro RPG, Final Fantasy 15. I don't think that's a retro RPG. That's not a... We're not at that point yet. Don't say that. What's retro again? What do people consider retro again? 15 years, 20 years? Something like that? Before 2000? I don't know. The definition for that is changing so much. The day that Final Fantasy 15 is like considered retro, I think is the day that like I will actually turn to dust. Absolutely. What's the retro game again? That's a surprise. Because I seriously doubt that anyone's ever actually played this game. It was on Game Boy Advance. That's the biggest hint I'll give. Actually, no. I'll give another hint. It is a mystery dungeon. It's a mystery dungeon game. And no, it's not Pokemon Red Rescue Team. I've actually planned on playing that later down the line. But no, it is not Pokemon Red Rescue Team. I'm gonna drink real quick. Is it the Chocobo PS1 game? Nope, it's on Game Boy Advance. It is on Game Boy Advance. It is part of a very popular franchise, I feel like, for RPGs. RPGs? I think it's an RPG. Well, it's a franchise for RPGs, but I'm pretty sure no one's ever heard of this game because it's sort of kind of like a spin-off game. It is not Pokemon. I told you, it's not Pokemon. It's not Pokemon. PS4 is almost 12 years old. I hope you feel old yet. Not yet. But when the PS4 does become retro, or the PS3 becomes retro, then I feel like, yes, I will go move into a retirement home. Is it a Torneko game? It is not a Torneko game. It's absolutely not. You know what's crazy though? Like, retro games usually talk about like how dated they are in terms of like the years, right? Like, oh, this game came out like 15 years ago, 20 years ago. But I feel like we're approaching to the point where like 15, 20 years ago, games don't look that different from like how they look now. Like, obviously 15, 20 years ago, they might have looked nice, but they had like absolutely no game mechanics because they tried to look like movie games, right? But nowadays, games can look like movie games with no problem because of like Unreal or Unity or Blender or anything else like that, and they have good game mechanics relatively. Like you can do a lot in those games while having the game look good. Usually the trade-off back then was that the game looked amazing, but then the game mechanics were very stiff because of the fact that like it was just not you couldn't like allocate anything else for making the game like feel nice. Like what was it, Last of Us? The Last of Us I feel like is a very 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 pretty game. Very 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 pretty game on the PS3. But if you compare it to like, you know, the recent re-releases, like remastered versions, they don't look too different. Like 15, okay, no, not even 15, like 10 years of like, no, not even 10, like 5 years. 5 years of like game time, game difference between like when a game released back then versus like 5 years forward. It used to be like way crazier. Like the graphical differences between like, what was it? Like the NES and the Super NES, that was already insanely crazy. And then I feel like the craziest thing that happened was like the graphical differences between like the PlayStation 1. Like the PlayStation 1 and the PlayStation 2. Like you look back on them and you see like a insane amount of like graphical difference. But nowadays like you see like the differences between like the PS3 to the PS4, the PS4 to the PS5, and it's not like too crazy nowadays. Like at this point, like what can they improve for like consoles apart from just like what, more memory, I guess, making it run smoother, adding more quality of life features. But graphically, I feel like we're almost at a standstill. Like you can't get any better realistic graphics like very soon. It almost feels like, unless you go for like hyper realism. But like everyone always calls like graphics during this era as like hyper realistic. Is it one of the Battle Network games? It is not the Battle Network games. I will play those games though. Curious what this Mystery Dungeon game is now. You'll find out. Don't worry. Don't worry. I mean, like I said, you guys probably never heard of it anyways. I seriously doubt it. If you guys have heard of it, I'll be very impressed. I got it from like where did I get it from? I think I got it from some obscure game store when I was like younger. It was not a GameStop, but I got it from like a local game store, and no other place had it, and I never heard of it, but I did play it a lot, like a lot. Graphics have improved minorly since 2010. Fight me? No, I agree. I do agree. It's been like what, 15? Yeah, it's been 15 years now, and graphics have been like slowing down to a standstill in terms of like how crazy they can achieve, I feel like. Thanks for clocking in, Muyu. Birthday boy, thank you. I think the gaming peaked at the Atari 2600. Gaming peaks every year, okay? Everyone always say, oh, this is the year the gaming peaks, you can't get any better than this. And there's like more games that come out, and then like, well, this is a pretty good game. Alright, gaming this year has now peaked. Now gaming has peaked next year. Alright, Game of the Year 2026 has peaked. We just got Last of Us Part 1 and Part 2 remastered in a collection. Now this is peak. We just got Skyrim like Octanium Edition. Now we can't go any further than this. I said I wasn't sick, but I still have a runny nose, so that's gonna be fun. We need real-time reflections, we need ray tracing, we need... what else do we need? We need bloom over here. Oh fuck, dude. We need motion blur. As a game developer, it's very important for our shareholders to show that we have motion blur, to show that gaming really is like a movie. And then every single gamer just turns off motion blur afterwards because like, what the fuck? Why would you want to play with motion blur? You really want your game to look like that? Okay, then it's gonna be the dog shit experience when you actually start playing. You need to like read the frames. I crave worse graphics in games so bad. Don't worry. That's what indie games are for. Absolutely. And that's what the indie game, PSX, like retro style, like looking games do nowadays. They make it look old because the aesthetic is nice, or like it's easier to implement more mechanics while having modern game mechanics. I haven't surpassed Deus Ex. I have to continue playing that. I really do. Gaming Peak with Kirby Air Ride. Which Kirby Air Ride was that again? I kind of forgot. Which one was that? Was that part of 64? Or was that part of Game Boy Advance? Or was that GameCube? It was GameCube, right? I've only played a couple of Kirby games now I think about it. I played it on the N64. I played like both games on the GBA. I don't think I ever touched the GameCube one, honestly. Hey, Shmai. Happy birthday, little freak. Thank you, freak. You too. I have no sound, by the way. I'm in public. Sounds like a skill issue. You better behave on your birthday. I'm gonna get shit-faced and you can't do anything about it. There's no sharing the Wanderer games on GBA, so there goes that, guess. I told you, it's not sharing the Wanderer, it's not Torneko. But you will find out. I'm sure like a lot of you are just like, I'm gonna Google Mystery Dungeon, GBA, and I'm gonna keep on typing every single game in here, and if he says, you know what, you get, like, I'm not gonna tell you guys until you find out, then that must be the one. That has to be the one. It was on GameCube. Oh wait, so was it a standalone game? I thought it was like a, mini game. Was it a standalone game? I really can't remember. I wish AAA games stopped thinking about more realistic equals good. Yeah, it's I don't know. I blame like the higher ups. It's not even up to the game developers anymore. It's all about the people who fund them, the studios. Cause you see how many like game studios are shutting down nowadays? Like even if they make good games, they make unique looking games. If they don't get the funding for them, then they get shut down. We've seen it happen time and time again. People want more of the same. Well, the shareholders and the higher ups want more of the same. So they're gonna release Call of Duty 7. They're gonna release like another Souls-like game. They're gonna release like another remaster of like all the PS3 games, because of course they will. They won't release Bloodborne, that's for sure. They're gonna release a lot of like the same stuff, and people will eat it up because one, it's probably nostalgia bait because like, hey, it's a franchise that like has been existing for a long time. And two, it's like more like, well, the brand itself sort of like sells it, like, you know, like FromSoft. I think people will buy a FromSoft game no matter what happens. People will probably buy Activision games no matter what, no matter how dog shit it is. Like at that point, you're just kind of buying the game for the brand itself. Kirby Air Ride is a whole ass game of a crew rampaging around on a city racetrack on a floating star with Kino. So it wasn't like an adventure game, it wasn't a platformer game. I could have sworn there was like another Kirby game that happened to have like mini games in it. Was it the N64 version? I can't remember. Gaming has peaked, gaming has peaked. Everything, every single console. Gaming has peaked. Of course it peaked, you just bought a fucking console for like 500, 600 bucks. If gaming hasn't peaked after you put that investment in, I don't know how you're gonna like cope. I absolutely have no idea you're gonna cope. Got a mystery fixation in the past? Honestly, same. I loved roguelikes before I even knew what roguelikes were, probably because I really got into playing Mystery Dungeon style games. I played Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, I played what else? I played the game I'm gonna play later tonight. I played there's another game I can't remember. Oh yeah, I was so obsessed with Mystery Dungeons. I played like 2 of them and other games I can't remember. Azure Dreams, that was it. I played Azure Dreams on Game Boy Color. That's technically a Mystery Dungeon too, now that I think about it. Like, very, very, very early based Mystery Dungeon game, but it still existed. Hey, Sucker. Barely old now? I've always been old. I've been an old head. I'm a boomer. I'm a boomer that plays Zoomer games. Or am I a Zoomer that plays boomer games? I'm both at the same time. Schrodinger's boomer. Schrodinger's Zoomer. Shroomer. I'm a Shroomer. Thanks for copying in. No, most Kirby games have mini games? That's what I thought, but like, I guess there was a standalone Kirby Air Ride game for the GameCube that I guess I never touched. See this baby? The PS5 Pros. This is peak. Credit bank account. Did they still Are they still forcing people to like buy a separate disc drive for the PS5 because they're trying to like move things over to like digital so they can discontinue physical copies? Because if so, that's kind of cringe. Kirby Air, I did a few mini games. Also, the city mode that would take too long to explain, but it's mostly a racing game. When I get back into playing racing games, I'll have to check that out. The games I wanted to check out were like all the N64 games and some of the GameCube games. Because I didn't really play that many GameCube games, so I never owned one, so... I think I played Diddy Kong Racing. I played Wave Racer, Wave Rider, Wave Dasher, or something like that. I think I played like Crash Bandicoot Racing like once or twice, but I think it was on PS1, I think. I don't remember if that was on N64. I played some other ones, but I can't remember. Mario Kart, obviously. Hey, Jerky. Happy birthday, woo! It is my birthday. Is it my birthday? It's my birthday! It's been my birthday for 7 minutes now. Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah. Once the Switch 2 comes out, that's where we're gonna hit peak. Just wait and see. It's gonna sell. It's gonna be good this time. Looks. It's funny enough, Nintendo is one of the games that do have... It's one of the consoles that... The Nintendo Switch is one of the consoles that have games because of how exclusive they are for, like, their games. Nintendo is very, very adamant about, like, making sure that their console games stay on console. And most of those games probably won't get ported to PC. And if you try playing those games without the legitimate means, then they would like to have a word with you. Wave Racer 64 was very fun. Yeah, I thought it was pretty unique at the time because that's so used to like cartoony style racing. And then I played that one and that was sort of kind of realistic because like, you know, you're actually racing like on the jet skis, or I think that's what they're called. Thank you, G. Happy birthday. Thank you. Yeah, happy birthday, thank you, appreciate it, guys. Thank you. I'll take another celebratory swig. Hold on. There we go. Show me some water too, hold on. Alright. Honestly though, I am really happy though. I'm really happy because like I feel like very comfortable. I feel really comfortable in like playing games that aren't just like, you know, they aren't just like, you know, the meta, I guess, or flavor of the month, which I do every once in a while, but like I feel more like inclined to say like I play games that really interest me. And I'm really happy that like you guys can drop by and also just hang around and watch me play like all these games that look interesting to me, along with ones that I used to play when I was younger. So like, you know, I don't feel like I'm like pushed into a niche, which is there's no problem with people who play like niche games or like they are like a streamer for that game type. There's no problem with that, but I'm very happy that like whenever I play like, you know, different games, I can just like do those comfortably. So I can just play like, you know, something silly one time and I'll play some like super serious like horror game the next. And then go back to playing something silly again, which is what we're gonna do tonight. If you don't spend another $1,000 to buy an SNES and then buy another $200 to buy another one NES game, Nintendo will personally send assassins out to get you. That is so true. Absolutely, Nintendo is very, very, very anal about like making sure that the games, if you're not buying them directly from like them, or you're not buying them from other people through physical copies, then you should just get screwed. Don't worry, Nintendo provides their own ways to buy games, like 1/100th of their games that exist. Why don't you play any game? To be honest, thank you. That really does mean a lot to me. Hey, Muffy. What are we drinking tonight? Right now, I am not actually drinking Suntory right now. I still have one more can of this vodka seltzer that I got like a couple of weeks ago. I think you guys remember. It's the negative I96. This is my last can. And then after I'm done drinking this, I will move on to I'll move on to be drinking the This is Suntory. What? What do you mean it's false advertising? It's Suntory. It's Suntory. I will be drinking this after I finish this can, but I will be doing like the Suntory whiskey after I finish this. You have to buy it from us, but we don't sell whiskey much. No. Exactly. Hi Vita. Happy birthday. Hope you're having a good day. I am. Thank you. I do appreciate it. Showing the streams I have one type of game that they focus on. No, like I said, I get it. I have absolutely no problem with people who love a game so much. That's all they do. That's all they stream. So like people who do like RTS games, people who do like one genre only, people that like only do MMOs, or people that just do like XIV or I don't know, what's another game? Like some other some dedicated MMO streamer. That's totally fine. I totally respect that. Power to you. And there's a huge audience for those like people too, because like they know that when the streamer goes on, they can expect to just hang out playing their favorite game. But then like, you know, I personally like it when I can just like hop around playing these games that look really interesting, because otherwise like I always think like, hey, this game looks pretty cool. I could play it with myself. I kind of want to show it to like everyone. I want to be like, hey, what do you guys think about this? Is this worth checking out? So that's why every once in a while I'll just like get a random indie game, either from itch.io or I'll just like look on Steam and be like, hey, this is pretty cool. So and then we check it out. Hey Don, merry happy birthday, Beryl. Thank you. Suntory whiskey based. I know, right? It's so good. I'm not drinking right now, but I'm probably gonna start drinking it once I'm just gonna down the rest of this can. Hold on. 1 second. All right. Absolutely destroyed that can. So now, show you guys that I'm not faking it. Here's this nice sound ASMR of Suntory whiskey being poured into a glass. I don't know if that got picked up, but yeah, there we go. All right, here's the first official whiskey drink to my actual birthday that happened about 14 minutes ago. 14 minutes ago, yeah. Cheers, everyone, to more me playing bad games. I mean, not bad games. Games badly. That was it. Games badly. That's good. Do you actually have a Toki? Yep, this is Toki. Earlier, I was drinking a can of negative I96 because that was my last. It was my last can in my fridge. But now we are going into it. Now we're going into it. Hell yeah, dude! Crush the can. Dude, but it's in my room. I'm not gonna crush my can in my room, okay? It's already in the trash. I'm not gonna spray alcohol all over my floor. Fuck that. Hell no. I might be drinking, but I'm not gonna like make a mess in my room just yet. You crush the can. You're a coward. Fuck off. Give the 100 bits, Scissors. Thank you. Cheers to health, happiness, and Beryl's juicy caked up ass. Okay, I don't know. The first two I can agree with. The third one, that's all on you. But yeah, happy birthday. Thank you. I don't think this straw went through your nose. I drank it so hard it came out my nose. Exactly. I'm sick, but I'll drink this powder to drink or just drink with you. Make sure you drink plenty of water too if you're sick. I'm also sick, so I get where you're coming from. So don't, if you are sick, don't drink alcohol. Don't be like me. I still have water right here. I got plenty of water, so I'm fine. But if you were like absolutely sick, then you probably should just drink like, you know, regular stuff to hydrate. Very important. Very important. Did Beryl just make his a flat out? Look, I have the entire... Where is it? Can I have it here? Oh, wait. Is it here? Look, it's right here. Look at this. Do you see it? Wait, not this. Do you see this? Do you see this? This is my reference sheet. Look at this. This is very, very important. Moe, like my artist, he drew everything out in display, so you can see firsthand, okay? I'm not gonna say I do or don't, but you can draw your own conclusions. It's right there. It's right there. Everything is right there. It's right there, okay? There you go. It's also on Twitter if you want to check it out. I like to think that my ass is not flat, but I'm also not gonna say it's like quote unquote juicy. Okay? You can make your own conclusions from that. Moa did do a lot. I'm very, very happy with like how everything turned out. Moa did an amazing job. Yeah, you can have a headcanon. You can have a headcanon. He's hiding in a separate dimension. What does that mean? What does that mean? What does that even mean? Sorry, Chaco. But you're not allowed to compliment your own ass. It's not against the law. Look, I'm a very humble person, okay? I'm very, very humble. I'm very, very humble, okay? Yeah, if you're drinking alcohol, do not mix it with meds. That'd be very, very bad. That's very, very, very bad. I'm not joking. You gotta be very responsible. You gotta be very responsible. Humble? I am humble. Dude, I'm the most humble person ever. It's sometimes hard. It's hard being this humble sometimes, okay? Sometimes you just gotta go through it, and you just have to like accept that like you are just like the most humble person on the planet. I don't know what to say, guys. Like if there was like a ranking system for being humble, I'd probably like be number one, like putting it lightly. Like if there was a championship for being humble, I'd probably get first place. Like absolutely. I'm a million times more humble than the average. I'm more humble than you'll ever be. Never. You will never be as humble as me. Never ever. Hey, that guy. Hey, Dahlia. Hey, Metal. Oh my god, everyone's coming in. Hey, Dimington. Welcome in, guys. Beryl, can you do a Donald Trump impression while telling us how humble you are? What does Donald Trump say? What do you say in Home Alone? Down the hall, to the right. Merry Christmas. That's my best Donald Trump impression. Because I think, that's all I remember him from, like, Home Alone. Very humble of you, thank you. Hey, Dimington. In case anyone isn't up to the stream here, there's a massive gooner. See, this is what I mean. I don't know about that. Yeah, it's up to your imagination. Let's go with that. Thanks for clocking the info. Donald Trump impressions. The Home wasn't he was in Home Alone, wasn't he? Of course, when he was in Home Alone. This is the first time I'm hearing this. You're telling me for the first time. Sniff. So what are you sniffing? You're sniffing on a monitor or something? Home Alone and a few other things. For some reason, that's like the one thing. Home Alone's such a good movie. Home Alone 2, that was it. Home Alone 2. Home Alone 2 is like the best movie ever, I feel like. I don't know why. I think it's obvious because I grew up with that movie, so I'm obviously like biased. But I love Home Alone 2 so much. I love everyone in that movie that appears. I love the wacky hijinks. I love the fact it takes place in New York. I love the fact that it's snowy because I've never seen snow in my life. So that movie means a lot to me. I watch that movie in like almost every year, like around winter, and it's such a good series. It's such a good movie. And Home Alone 1 and 2 is also very good. We don't talk about the later movies though. In my opinion, Home Alone ends after like 1 and 2. It's a quote, he sniffed really loudly and said, "Wrong." Is this right? Wrong. Thanks for clocking, Q-Boy. Is that the one with Tim Curry? Yes! Yes! I think it is. Yes! He was! That was the one with Tim Curry, I think. He was like a bellhop. Yeah! Yeah, well, not a bellhop. He was like part of hotel staff. There's a lot of people in that movie now I think about it. Oh my god. Thank you for the 5... Oh my god. Thank you for the 5 gifted subs. Momo, thank you. I really appreciate it. Happy birthday! Thank you. Appreciate it. Welcome in. Hope you're also having a good day. Dude, I want to watch Oh my god, I want to watch Home Alone again so badly. I'm gonna intend to just watch it tomorrow. That's how I celebrate my birthday. I just spend it at home watching Home Alone 2 for like the other portion of like 2 hours. Let me get another sip real quick. Okay, question. Question. When you guys drink hard alcohol, whiskey or otherwise, do you just drink it straight up? Or do you let it sit? Like, do you let it sit in your mouth and like taste like whatever it is that like it's supposedly the flavor is? Because when I first got into drinking like hard liquor or like, you know, stuff like whiskey, I was told that you're supposed to like sort of let the drink sit in your mouth so you can sort of like taste everything that the drink supposedly has for its flavors. I'm not sure if it... Yeah, here. So, I'm reading this right now. It says on this bottle, a vivid blend of whiskeys from Hakushu, Yamazaki, and Chita distilleries. Silky with a subtly sweet and spicy finish. So that's what it says. And that's actually not that far from like I think how it goes if you just drink it slowly. I don't like downing a drink all in one shot because I like enjoying it for what it is. I don't like the taste of beer. I think you guys already know this. So we can stretch real quick. I don't like the taste of beer. I don't think I ever did. And I don't think I ever will, because it's been a couple years now at this point. It's okay. And I still never get used to the taste or the aftertaste. It just tastes way too weedy. So I like my drinks to like taste good. Very important for me. Thank you for the gifted sub. Thank you for the gifted sub. I hate trolling. It's really kind of you. I really appreciate it. Thank you. I have to get over it and then have a chaser. Yeah, that's what I have the Coke here for. I don't know if you can hear this. Actually, I'm not gonna shake it. That's such a stupid idea. What was I thinking? Yeah, I have a Coke here, and then if it gets too much, I do have that as a chaser, so I can continue tonight. But I will continue. I will have that on hand just in case. Thank you. Oh my god. Thank you for the 550 subs, Koala. Thank you. Oh my. You guys have to do this. Look, come on. You don't have to. I'm already really appreciative of the fact that you guys are just hanging out with me like on my birthday because I don't have a schedule. I never did. So I'm really appreciative of the fact that like you guys drop by with like just me announcing it like a couple of minutes before Twitter or like a day, not even a day, like a couple of minutes like on Discord, and then we just go on. So whenever you guys do drop around, I'm just like I feel like that's already enough for me. I'm already really happy that you guys just dropped by. Look, it's another founder. It is another founder. What the heck? I forgot that's a thing that you can get. Can opening ASMR. I don't need the chaser right now though. I feel like if I got that, I'll just get like full really quickly. Hold on, I need to blow my nose. You guys will not get nose blowing ASMR. Sneezing will only happen if I'm like playing a game and I can't like mute in time. But I personally wouldn't like it if someone blew their nose in my ear on mic. So I like to give out the same courtesy. Thank you for the 1 bit, Beth. Humbly, I'm generous. Thank you. Thank you for 100 bits, is it is? Take care of the words, you have to do it, so let me do it. I did not say that. I did not say that. Do you have an atom bomb sneeze? It's not too loud, but I still think it's like, you know, just courtesy. I personally don't like it when people like sneeze in front of me or like near me. So I like to just be more like also giving that courtesy to others. So that's why I don't usually like blow my nose, or I don't like do anything like weird sounding on like the mic. Hey bro, did you know that when you hold your sneezes, your eyes might burst? Is that no? That's not true. Is that true? I thought there was like a chance. I thought there's a chance like when you sneeze, there's a chance you like might burst like a blood vessel in your eye. I remember hearing stories about how like some guy sneezed so hard his eyes became bloodshot and like red because he actually like yeah, your blood vessels burst. That's still kind of creepy. That's kind of spooky. Ooh. Thank you for the 800 bits, Choco. Thank you. I think it's funny to sneeze live in the mic. I don't know. Some people might enjoy that. I like to just like mute personally. There might have been another for it, but I just don't have to hear it. Probably, God bless. I can confirm you here. You can burst a blood vessel in your eye. Oh my God. Are you talking about from experience? Are you talking about from experience? Jesus. That sounds awful. I hope it was not too bad. If you have a brain aneurysm, though, you could die. Wait, what? Oh, what? If you have a brain aneurysm, you could die. Are you talking about like if your blood vessels burst in your eye? So what you're saying is just turn off. Not turn off. Close your eyes when you sneeze. That's the most important part. Just close your eyes. Be a normal person. Feel free to sneeze, but don't stifle it. Yeah, don't stifle it. Just sneeze loud. Sneeze loud and proud. But don't sneeze at someone. that's a different thing altogether. Do not sneeze in front of someone or like at someone. The eyes full of blood, they don't hurt at all when it happens. I don't think it hurts, because I've seen people who have had like their blood vessels burst in their eye for one reason or another. And it doesn't look like they're in pain, but it's still kind of concerning when like you're talking to them, in my opinion. Turn up gain when I sneeze near you. Shut up. Also, Beryl, I want to ask, is this party gonna have fence? Legally, I must say that this party will not have fence. There will be alcohol in this party. Yes, go ahead. But for the fence, I will say that I will not personally be providing the fence. Imagine talking to someone and they suddenly sneeze, but they don't close their eyes, so they cough, they shoot out and hit you in the eyes. Their eyes shoot out. Their eyes shoot out and hit you. What? Have you imagined this before? Do you think about this scenario like in your head? What the heck? I'm a proud loud sneezer. It's okay to be a loud sneezer, just like, you know, be curious about it. Be very curious about it. Very important. It's kind of funny because I wasn't the one who found out about it. Now, oh, you mean like when it happened to you? Oh my God. BGM? If you type exclamation BGM, you can actually get the source for the BGM. I know people have asked about it before. I sourced the artist on the credits down below, but yes, this is a custom soundtrack. It's very nice, isn't it? What if we lean together at the Barrel's party? I am not responsible for anything involving Fent. That happens here, okay? Hi, friendly. Happy birthday, this stinky birthday. I'm not stinky, but thank you. Thank you. Welcome in. Normal things with the weird things? I believe it. It's not working. It just worked. If it doesn't work for you, it sounds like a skill issue. I'll bring your own. Yeah, bring your own fan. Bring your own fan. Never be curious about sneezing. Be really obnoxious about it for extra laugh. Have I ever laughed at someone sneezing before? Maybe like when I was really quiet or something. It's not that weird, is it? Sure, we can keep telling ourselves that. Yeah, that's fine. Sure, why not? Yeah, bring it. Pretty nice. Man, that still goes down hard. No matter how much I drink this thing, it goes down spicy. It doesn't even taste spicy, but it has like the feeling of spicy, I feel like. Alright, hold on. I got some used heroin syringes. Is this man trying to like make that one pit from like Saw 2 or something? Yeah, well, if chat says it's fine, then sure, I guess it's fine. There's still some in there. Wow, how generous. Thank you. You're so kind. I chain my sneezes to get a higher score combo. I don't like chaining. I don't like having multiple sneezes. Thankfully, I've never been at the point where I like need to sneeze back to back to back due to like hay fever or whatever. But like that sounds awful, honestly. Whenever I sneeze more than like one time, it feels like I'm blasting a part of my soul out of my my face. It feels really, really exhausting and really tiring, and it hurts a lot. So when someone sees this more like 2 to 3 times, to like up to like 10 times, like oh my god, that sounds like I would die. It sounds like I'd have a heart attack and like actually die. Make it happen often. I also have allergies too, but it doesn't happen that way. I just get like I just get a really runny nose, and then I think that's about it. Like my nose gets really, really annoying whenever it's like allergy season, which you guys probably already know. Like I say straight up like, hey guys, I'm feeling like dog shit today. It's allergy season. My body's wrecking me right now with allergies, or my nose is like killing me. So apologies if I'm mute to like, you know, take care of that. 2 greatest sequels, Home Alone and Saw 2. You're not wrong. Saw 1 was alright. It's a pretty good horror movie that happens to have a little bit of torture porn here and there, but I feel like Saw 2 was definitely like the catalyst for like which direction Saw would head as a series, like 100%. Oh boy, heroin needle pit. Holy shit, you thought of everything. Instead of the ball pit, it's the heroin needle pit. Wasn't there a Saw game? I think I mentioned that before. There's a Saw game on the PS3, wasn't there? I think people mentioned that like it was the PS3 first game was like apparently somewhat decent, but the second game I heard is like completely dog shit. Happy birthday. Thank you, Nasco. Thank you. Welcome in. There's two Saw games. The first game I believe can technically, I'm not sure if it's canon anymore. I think it's sort of kind of, it can be canon, but it features like one of the protagonists, I think in Saw 1. And then in the second game, I don't know what the fuck happened in the second game. I kind of want to play them just for like Kusuge. Yeah, I kind of want to do it just for the sake of doing it. Because like I don't think it's probably going to be any like crazy as like the actual Saw movies. I'm not sure if there's any game that really encapsulates the feeling of Saw. You know what I mean? I know there is like that one. There's that one. What was it? There was that one Resident Evil 7 minigame where you're playing like blackjack. I think that was sort of kind of like. I'm pretty sure that was sort of like the closest we'll get to like a Saw game, as far as I know. Thank you for the raid, Sloth. Welcome in. I hope you guys had a good stream. Finished the campaign for Battlefront 2 2005. But more important than that, it is your birthday. Happy birthday, raid to you, Beryl. Thank you guys. Welcome in. Hope you guys had a good time playing Battlefield, which is another series I want to play. Dude, I want to play so many games. This year, I'm gonna mog my I'm gonna totally mog my dude, my brain is going to a blank right now. My backlog, that's it. My backlog. I'm going through a lot, like so much since I started streaming every single day, but I do feel like I still have to go through so much. I'm gonna go through all the really important ones tonight. Give me a shout out real quick. There we go. Battlefront. Oh, Battlefront! Battlefront? Oh, Battlefront! Oh, I thought you were playing Battlefield! Battlefield! Oh my god, I'm so sorry. You're playing Star Wars Battlefront 2 2005. That's the one with the campaign, right? I heard that the first Battlefront didn't have a campaign, but the second Battlefront did, so that looks pretty cool. I started getting into the Star Wars games recently when I played Dark Forces, and I'm gonna sort of like slowly work my way through them. Probably play Battlefront eventually. BF1 had a campaign. Are you serious? I can't remember that. Oh, by the way, hi everyone, welcome in. I'm Beryl. I'm a very, very tired demon intern, and I play a variety of games, a little bit badly. And today, I'm celebrating my birthday. so I'm just gonna hit back and relaxing right now. And I'll be playing some games later tonight. Well, I'll see how I am later tonight, because I'm starting to feel this alcohol slowly course through my veins. After I play a little bit of like a retro RPG from my childhood, I'll move into either playing Voices of the Void or web fishing. I'll see how it goes. But thank you again for the raid, Sloth. I had a pretty good campaign, but it can be crazy hard on some levels. So I recommend Republic Commando. Oh, I bought that game. I did buy that game. It was more like a offline bots with some modifiers. Oh, so it's sort of like Unreal Tournaments. Okay. Wait, hold on. That sounds pretty cool. I might check that out. I was actually pretty into like playing Unreal Tournaments 99 with the bots, like in its quote-unquote campaign. That was pretty fun. Okay, pretty cool. I might have to look into that. I'll also check that out too, Republic Commando. I bought that on the 4th of 2024. May the 4th be with you sale. But I will like slowly work my way through that. But thanks for clocking in, Sloth. Save? What am I saving here? My alcohol? My water? I can get some water. I'll save myself tomorrow from too much pain by drinking some water right now. Get some glug. I thought that's a chug chug for a second. Oh yeah, I did buy the Miku skin, by the way. But tonight, I don't think I'll be playing the Fortnite. I don't think I'll be playing Fortnite tonight. I'll consider it tomorrow, maybe. But tonight, I will not play tonight. I thought the first Battlefront game had a campaign. Really? I thought it was like not like an actual story campaign. I downloaded Fortnite a long time ago. I never uninstalled it. It's still on my PC. It updates every once in a while. I'll say it again, but your model looks awesome. Thank you. Moe did a very amazing job with everything. I've been waiting on it for like the better part of a year, so I'm really glad it cooked properly. And then Spiral also did a really good job with like the rigging too. I'm really grateful for like everything they've done to me so far. Like it's really good. You like the eyes? You get lost in those eyes? Don't worry, I also get lost, like, in general. So, I understand. The first one from the early 2000s. Yeah, I think someone mentioned that's supposed to be, like, bot campaigns, but, like, it's sort of like canonical battles, from what I hear, from the movies. Dude, I have to, like, I really have to, watch Star Wars again. It's been a hot minute since I've seen like the original movies. I've seen the new trilogy, not the new one, like the episode 4, 5, and 6. No, I saw episodes 1, 2, and 3. The 2000s ones, but I haven't seen the original one, 4, 5, and 6. Yeah, 7, 8, 9. We don't talk about that. Based on the prequels. Yeah. That's what I have to like watch. Really important. Happy birthday, bro! Thank you, Toma. Thank you. Welcome in. The overlay also looks crisp as fuck. Yeah, the overlay was made by Faya. Faya did an amazing job too with the overlay. I'm really happy with how it looked. And for the chat itself, I believe that's from Jason Zed, who also like made everything look proper and nice. I'm really happy with everything so far. Must be really great having a bazillion space to download stuff. Hey, if anything, even though my graphics card is sort of coming in a little bit dated, I do have a bit of storage space. I am very happy with like how many games I can store on my PC right now. Happy birthday! Thank you, Hitsup. Come in. Beryl, when are we gonna have Knights of the Old Republic 1 and 2 playthrough? They're both RPGs and the stories are very good for both. Eventually, I'm kind of wanting to finish. The what was it? The Dark Forces. The Dark Forces series, and then I'll move into playing the other ones. Probably like Knights of the Old Republic next. And then I know that Star Wars: The Force Unleashed, I know is a very good one. And I'll look into the other like franchises too, the other game franchises for Star Wars. I haven't said it yet, but I love your novel. Thank you, Toma. I really do appreciate it. That means a lot to me. Whenever people come in and they're like, "Wow, you look amazing, bro," I'm like, "Thank you." It's really because all like Moe decided to like accept like everything that I was like inquiring about. So I'm really, really grateful that he was very understanding and very, very cool throughout the whole entire process. He's really the GOAT right here. Happy Shaman Day, bro. Thank you, Boring. Thanks for clocking in. Hope you're also having a good day. Yeah, there's a lot of, like, there's so many games I want to play, honestly. Like I said this before, the whole reason I'm streaming every single day is because my backlog, well, one, my backlog is fucking huge, but there's just so many cool, like, stuff I want to check out because I love gaming so much. Like, if I didn't like streaming, and I didn't like gaming, I wouldn't be doing this every single day. Like, I'm a very, very busy person, like extremely busy. I still gotta do my usual stuff to put, like, you know, not to like put food on the table. I gotta do that during the middle of the day, and then I come home, I relax for a little bit, and then I go on to here because hanging out with you guys really is like sort of like the highlight of my day. Like whenever I'm going through it during the middle of the day for like getting going through the wage cage or whatever, it's really the idea that I just get to hang out with you guys at the end of the day, and I guess you get to pass out after, like, you know, gaming pretty much. That really is the highlight for me. Like, so thank you for that. It really means a lot. Love you, Beryl. Thank you. Beryl, your dedication to streaming has definitely been an inspiration for myself. That also really means a lot. I don't know. I honestly don't know if, like, I see myself as like someone who like can inspire someone else, because I feel like personally, like personally for me, I just feel like I could be doing more. Like I could be doing a lot more in terms of like organizing things, or you know, obviously having a schedule, or making more special events. But I'm not really that type of person. I'm not the type of person to really just like do crazy events, or do like, what else? Do schedules or anything like that, because I am very fickle. I'm very, very like last minute. I'm just sort of like, okay, I know I want to do something tonight. I don't know what, but I just want to do something that interests me. So whenever I do things that interest me, and then you guys are also there just to hang out, it really does like mean a lot. It means a lot to me. Thank you for the 1 month, cute boy. Thank you. You want to be a lab rat. That's you. You guys are right there. The lab rats at the bottom left of the chat box. That's you guys right there. Look how smug you are. So I think this year I'm definitely gonna focus more on doing like my actual backlog. And when I say backlog, I don't mean like playing indie games here and there, which I do a lot. But I think most of you guys have noticed that ever since like November, not even November, ever since like I feel like October, I guess, is when I started doing a lot more like of the more bigger games that take a lot more time investment. So I've been doing a lot of that recently, like I guess console games, or like campaign games with like more bigger grandiose stories rather than just like one-off like horror games, or like cool funny games every once in a while, which is totally fine. That's absolutely fine. But I want to do more of like the games that once like I've already said before, that I played once like when I was younger, and games that also interested me but I never got around to doing so. But because I have like a little bit more financial stability now, I can sort of like, you know, support the developers who like made those games, while also having time to like play them on my free time. Hey Seven, thanks for clocking in. Beryl, I normally set an alarm to watch sometimes so I can catch your streams. Being an amazing, kind, inspiring person does so much to make us all happy. And know that no matter what, I might pick fun of you, I do care about you. Thank you! My birthday once again. We can celebrate a lot more together. Yeah, we will. We actually will. We absolutely will. Thanks for clocking in, Crumpet. Thank you for the... Oh my god. Thank you for the 5 gifted subs, Crumpet. Welcome in. Birthday. I'm just lucky I can watch this goober at work. I know, I have a very, 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 like, weird stream schedule. Like, I'm in PST, but I stream, like, at hours that no one, like, in my time zone or near my time zone would normally be able to watch. It's very off off kilter, I feel like. And it's because of my actual schedule. I do feel like if I ever did do this, like full time, like this is, like I don't know if I can consider this full time right now because like I'm still like relying on like, you know, full time to make sure that I do like I can provide for myself. I still like have a roof over my head and I can put food into my mouth. But I do feel like if I ever did actually move into like doing this like as a full-time thing where I can actually like put bills, like I don't have to worry about bills doing this like by itself, I'd still probably be doing this like at my normal like times. I'd be doing this like very late at night because I'm already pretty comfortable with this. Mostly because like, you know, I'm just like a big night owl. I've always been a night owl. Even before I started streaming, I always like stay up until like 4 or 5 in the morning. I always like did things at nighttime more than doing it like in the afternoon or in the morning. So I absolutely do feel like I'd be doing this like normally at the current times I'm doing right now. Epic 8 a.m. barrel stream, very good for my time zone. Is that what time it is for you over there? It's around 8 a.m. I'm jealous, honestly. Like, there's a lot of stuff about like working in the middle of the day that I feel like is just kind of like you don't really get to do for other people. Like, a lot of the stores are closed. A lot of like the utility places are closed. You can only do it like before you go to like work, or you do in the morning, which I don't have. I don't have mornings. I don't know how to tell you guys this. I don't have mornings to myself. I stream until like 5 or 6 or 7 sometimes. I pass out, I wake up, it's already like midnight. It's not midnight. It's already like noon, it's like 1 p.m. in the afternoon. So my mornings don't exist. Sometimes they exist if I like end earlier, but for the most part, I don't really have mornings anymore. Hey Scott, thank you for the 1 month. Thank you for becoming a lab rat. I appreciate it. Happy birthday. Thank you. Instead of goober, he's more like a gooner. What do you mean? I do not talk about boys all the time. I think Chad's projecting. I'm starting to think Chad is projecting. It's almost 10 a.m. 10 a.m. Oh my god, I cannot comprehend that. I can't think of the time where like I actually voluntarily woke up before like 10 a.m. Without a good reason. Like if I had to go to like an appointment, or if I had to go to like a doctor or anything like that. Otherwise, I feel like I would just like keep on waking up at like noon or something like that. The 4 a.m. insomnia stream. I think the latest I started a stream at was like at 3 a.m. in the morning. Cause I was so like, I was doing a lot of stuff. I was like, I still want to stream. I want to do it for like 2 hours or so. That's the latest I streamed. I don't think I'll get any later than that. I feel like if I was like busy for the night for whatever reason, I have to do stuff in the morning. I would probably consider anything past like 3 a.m. to just be like, okay, it's just too late. This is around the time I'd be ending a stream, not like starting a stream. So I think I can safely say past 3 a.m. PST, I will not be doing like streams like that. Go to sleep at 3 a.m., wake up at 9 a.m. I sort of kind of do that. I sleep at like 5. I sleep at like 4 or 5 and then wake up at like 11 or 12. And then just go straight to work. Wake up at 5:40 to be in work for 6 minutes. That's what I do. It takes me a little bit to get to work, so like I wake up like an hour to like 45 minutes before. I like get ready like in 10 minutes and I just go straight to work. Like 3:47 for AM for me. It is like, well, that's EST, right? Yeah, I totally understand that. Dude, it must be a nightmare for people, like, in my time zone. Or, like, people, even worse, people, like, on EST, to try to catch streams, because I'm, like, already, like, starting at, like, 3 in the morning for them. Up until, like, 9 or something like that. If you're catching, like, the end of the stream, I totally understand that, because, like, people are waking up, like, at 7. At the start of the stream, like, you're probably like me. You're worse than me at that point. You're staying up from like 3 to like 9 unless you're already unless you slept super early or something like that. I'm hardwired to wake up until 8 or 9, but a few days off I end up staying until barrel hours. Even on my free days, on my weekends, I still have the same schedule for the most part. I stream every single day. around midnight up until like 4 or 5, and then I go to sleep and wake up around the afternoon, pretty much. Happy birthday, Beru. Thank you, Tanuki. Thank you. Welcome in. Hope you're also having a good day. And he tries to deny acknowledge to admit to himself. That is, Chad is absolutely projecting. Has your ass ever overslept? Not really. If anything, I feel like I undersleep. Sometimes I only get like 6 hours of sleep a night, maybe like 7 normally, 8 if I'm really lucky. But I think for the most part I don't oversleep, because oversleeping, I think my body just can't do it. Plus, if I oversleep, I feel more exhausted than if I didn't get enough sleep, which is kind of weird. Remember when you started at streams at 10 p.m. and you ended at midnight? Yeah, when I first started out, I was like, man, this schedule sucks. What if I just attempt to like stream at a normal time? Well, what if I attempt to stream like later, like at the night, and then like end it around like midnight or 1 a.m. Wouldn't that work? So, yeah, that was that came in mind. Hold on, give me a sec. There we go. Thank you for the follow, Kanpaku. Welcome in. I'm a night owl, so Barrel streams at a good time. I'm glad. For all the night owls, or for the people who are like on the other side of the world, or for all the insomniacs, I'm glad that I can like at least provide a little bit of entertainment for you guys. I'm glad for that. My schedule is currently thoroughly fucked up because of vacation and such. I'm on vacation right now. That's why I'm streaming super late into the night. That's why I'm doing like 5 to 6 hour streams for like the past couple of days, because like I can't afford to do so. Before I watched you, I used to wake up at 7 a.m. to watch Svenka streams, and I watch yours and hers and then sleep afterwards, or choose between the two. Isn't that the beauty of like tabs? You can watch more than one stream at once. I work full back shift full time. I work back full time, so catching Barrel is really easy for me. In fact, I'm at work right now. I wish I could like watch people while I was working, but I don't have that luxury. My job requires me to have like a pretty good amount of attention, so I can't watch people who stream at like normal streaming hours. Like all the people that are really cool and nice, like all the people who basically inspired me to start streaming, or like who like are like other people are watching at normal times. I can't watch those guys unless like I'm on my break, obviously, but still, I can't do that. I can maybe watch them occasionally, very rarely, but a lot of the people that I follow, like I can barely like catch if I'm lucky. I first streamed watching you because you were one of the few people playing when I was still up at 3 a.m. You were playing Fear 2. I remember that. Fear 2, such a good series, such a good game. Not as great as the first game, but still pretty good. I like it though, because I consider that when Fear was like, you know, when it was not Fear 3. I want to play Fear again, honestly. But I still have to play the DLCs. I have to squeeze that in. Fear 2 was pretty peak. I feel like it still didn't really capture the magic of the first one, but I mean, it got pretty close. I mean, it was definitely like leagues better than like Fear 3, but like, come on. You've played Trepang before? I have not played Trepang yet. Is there Trepang 1? I know people always talk about Trepang 2. Like, yeah, I have to try Trepang 2 because it's very inspired by Fear. But is there a Trepang 1? Is he on Steam? Oh, Trepang 2 is actually Trepang Squared. Oh, I see. Does that mean it's called Trepang? I always thought that was a like a sequel to something. Interesting. I play Mario 63. What's Mario 63? Is this an inside joke? Is that real? So many voice actors from the Halo series. Dude, I have to play Halo at some point. I'll have to move up. I need to start playing Halo. God damn it. I absolutely need to start playing Halo. That's gonna be one of the priorities for this year. I have to really get into playing Halo because I have never played the series. I have no idea what it's about. I have to do at least like one. I have to do like maybe not a marathon, but I want to start it at least. I have no idea. Tripping 1 is actually a platform about a sea cucumber. Alright, we have to give it a shot. That sounds peak. Let's... Whenever I can catch you, I always have to stream on a laptop. Just go grind channel points in watch hours. Yeah, apologies by the way to the people who like had a watch streak and then I accidentally pressed start recording. When was it? I accidentally pressed start recording like I think 2 days ago because I was trying to adjust some stuff, and then people were like, Barrel, you're streaming, and I was like, whoops, my bad guys, and I ended it. So like I accidentally broke like so many people's like watch streaks because I know that a lot of people like drop in or lurk and they have a watch streak. I probably just broke it for so many people. My bad guys. Whoops. Tripping 1 is an internal test version that never the light of day. As an assume they changed it and released it as Tripping 2. Ah, I see. So it's like a prototype, it's like an alpha. Interesting. It didn't break my watch streak, it broke mine. Sounds like a skill issue. Thought welcome in. Say so raid. Was it a say so? Did you have a say so stream? We're doing VR stuff as usual. Happy birthday, Stinky. Thank you, Cat. Thank you. Hope you also had a good time. Let me give you a shout out real quick. You know, I was playing Ender Lilies. Wasn't Ender Lilies like, that's a platformer game, isn't it? It looks really nice, but I am so bad at platformers. Especially 2D platformers, Metroidvania likes. I can do like maybe 3D platformers, but my god, I am like not good at platformers in general. I could barely like play Metroid as it is. Metroid Fusion and Metroid Zero Mission. They're like the only ones I think I've tried. Isn't Ender Lilies a Souls-like? Is it actually? I've never played a Souls game before. I've never played Souls games, I've never played Souls-like games before. I like to relax when I play games, so playing Souls-like games are kind of like... It's kind of... I don't know, I feel like I get frustrated playing them, which I don't like want to do usually. But I know that like that's sort of like, you know, the beauty of Souls-like games. It's sort of like, you know, overcoming that obstacle that's like hard, overcoming the boss that's hard, and like, you know, powering through it. But I don't know. I will give it a shot at some point. Maybe not anytime soon, but like at some point. Because I know I want to play like games that like are just important in general, important to gaming history. That's why I played so many like FPS games recently. All the important historical FPS games, which means yes, I will play Wolfenstein at some point. Everything where you lose currency on death and checkpoints you can access at a menu counts as a Souls-like nowadays. I thought people assumed that Souls-like games was just like difficult. It's so hard, therefore it's a Souls-like game. This is like the Souls game, this is like a Souls-like version of like RPG games. This game is so hard, it's basically Dark Souls on like on party, like it's the, what do people say? 100% orange juice is like the Dark Souls of like Mario Party or some shit like that. I don't know, Souls kind of like lost, Souls like genre kind of lost its definition after people come using it. Especially like journalists. Oh my god. Cuphead? That's like the Souls like of, that's like the Souls like of platformers right there. Crash Bandicoot, that's like the Souls like of N64 games right there. Doing my taxes is the Dark Souls of revenue reporting. Yeah, they just say that something the Souls-like, or it's like it's the Dark Souls of like popular genre or something like that. You do taxes? Legally, my department must say that I must do them. The genre too many games try to cram into games that don't need it, so it dilutes the gameplay. That's because they know how popular Souls games are. So when they say a game is like a Souls-like, that means that they're using the brand of Souls to like market their game, even though it's probably like nothing like that. Salt and Sanctuary. I was recommended that game. I was recommending that game along with like Fear and Hunger. I don't know what kind of game that is though. It's not too hard, not too easy. It's also a Metroidvania as well. It's a really cool game. Metroidvania. You know what? Before I played any Metroidvania games, I'll probably be playing. I'll probably be playing like Metroid Zero Fusion and Metroid no, what was it? Zero Fusion. I'll probably be playing Metroid Zero Mission and Metroid Zero. Dude, I cannot. Mission. Oh fuck, dude, I think I'm cooked. Oh god. No, it can't be. This early in the stream? This early in the stream? No. Oh man, I haven't even started playing games yet. So like I was saying, I think it was Metroid Zero Mission and Metroid Fusion. I probably want to try those games first before I try like any other Castle or Metroidvania games. Is Signalis considered a... Is it considered a Metroidvania game? Because I did want to try that. People said Signalis is very, very good. They also said it's pretty spooky, but it's like top down, so I'm kind of wondering how they can make it spooky. But they also said that, I mean, I also thought that Darkwood couldn't be that scary, but then it turned out to be pretty spooky after all, so... I kind of have to return to playing Darkwood at some point. I just kind of got lost on that game, and you guys know how I am. If I get lost, I get frustrated. That's kind of why I haven't returned to Darkwood just yet. Signalis mentioned! Super Metroids and some of the Castlevanias. They're like considered Castle... Well, that's why they're called Metrovanias, right? Metroidvania? Metroid Castlevania? Metrovania? There's pretty girls in it. It's 10 out of 10. It's alright. I appreciate the critique of the game, but that doesn't answer my question whether or not it's like a... whether or not that's like a Metroidvania style game. There's classic ones, which are the stage-based ones, and then the Metroidvania ones. Ah, I see. Oh, it's a survival horror game. Okay, so it's not a Castlevania. It's not a Metroidvania style game. It's like Resident Evil / Silent Hill. It's good. It's a game. It's a game that exists. Oh, it's like Silent Hill. I see. I did like Silent Hill. I have not touched Resident Evil yet. That's another franchise I kind of have to start. I have to start playing Resident Evil. I have to start playing Halo. Oh my god. There's too much. There's too much stuff. I love Darkwood. I know it's a good game with a good story, but like, again, I got lost in there. I need to like, I need to like allow backseating in that series because I got stuck for like 30 minutes, and I was like, all right, guys, we're done for tonight. I'll see how I feel continuing it, and then I never continued it. I know it's supposed to be a good game because a lot of people have done like video series. They did video essays on that game, and they also say it's a very, very good game in general. But like, my god, I hate being lost so much. But Doom like kind of forced me to just like solve shit myself. If I'm lost, I kind of have to suck it up and be like, okay, well, you're lost? Okay, well, stupid, go solve it then. Go figure it out. And that's what I do. I figure it out. Unless I just give up and then I'm like, chat, help me. I don't know where I'm going. I don't know what I'm doing. There's keys, you need to backtrack. Clearly it's a Metroidvania. I thought that was like the general consensus of what a Metroidvania was. Is it not? Helldivers 2? I do have Helldivers 2. I have not played it yet, but I'll look into it. I feel like I'd probably preview it before I start streaming it, because I am a very, very single player campaign style like type of person. So I like games with good stories. I don't mind PvE games, but I don't necessarily do like lobby-based games or cooperative games like as far as like streaming goes. Not because like I am kind of scared of meeting people, but like it's just more like I'm more comfortable like doing single-player campaign stuff for the most part. Happy birthday, Beryl. Thank you, Abby. Thank you. Welcome in. It's more like the loose definition of Metroidvania than anything else. I always thought that was just like, you know, there's exploration and then you have to slowly progress and go back and forth between areas. Because I got stuck. I got stuck in Zero Mission. I keep saying Zero Mission. I got stuck in Metroid Zero Mission and Fusion a lot, and it required a lot of backtracking and all that type of stuff. What about multiplayer campaigns? I don't think I've done multiplayer campaigns for the most part. Like, what do you mean by that? Here's the Coke. Here's your Coke ASMR. Yeah, I just like doing single player stuff. Fear 3 co-op. I just like Fear 3 single player. Same thing with Dead Space. I just like doing single player stuff by myself. And then later down the line, if I'm like, wow, that was pretty good, I might consider trying that like in co-op. Then I'll consider doing that like as a co-op thing for like a collab or something like that. Either on my channel or someone else's channel. There we go. Dying Light. That game is completely possible solo. Actually, I'm pretty sure that game is meant to be played solo. It just so happens that the game is also very, very solid playing as a co-op experience. So, I would play Dying Light. In fact, I probably will. Dying Light is actually on this year's backlog schedule. I think I could beat that like in probably like 2 or 3 streams. Because I played it before. I played it like a couple of times. I played it on console, and I played it like a couple of times on PC. And I played that also on co-op. But it's a solid series. It's a solid story. It's definitely solid, like in terms of gameplay, so I would like to play that. Yeah. It's fun, but it doesn't seem like the type of game you didn't play. I mean, it's PvE. I like shooter games. I absolutely like shooter games. I kind of want to play more third-person shooters in general. The question is if I just would play it in general in terms of streaming, because I like playing games that usually give you an objective, and Helldivers feels more like a grindy style type of game. But I'll see. It's like asking me if I play like Killing Floor 2 or 3 or something like that on stream. I'd probably do Killing Floor 1 on stream, and like play with also with you guys. Killing Floor 2 though, I don't know about that. Hey Sleepsy. Happy birthday, bro. Thank you, I appreciate it. Welcome in. Hope you're having a good day. Fear 1 is such a good game, absolutely. Fear 2 is pretty good, but doesn't have the same charm, absolutely. Shame they never made it Fear 3. As far as... I've beaten Fear 3, so I feel like I would be open to playing that with, like, someone. I would do, like, a collab with Fear 3, because I know that, like, the story sort of changes. Like, I like it when games give you, like, a co-op, like, style story, and the story actually unfolds differently for the person that you're playing as. Or like, depending on your progress or depending on how well you did, it like changes. So I think you guys already know. I did do a collab with Hubi where we played what was it? That jailbreak game. It Takes Two. Okay, let me look this up. I looked this up. I can't remember. What was it? It Takes Two. Oh wait, that was it. A Way Out. Thank you. I played A Way Out, and I really like the fact that like depending on like the choices that you make in that game, it plays out completely differently. Both like the routes play differently, and the ending also plays extremely differently depending on like well, no, I'm not gonna spoil it because like people should play that. It's a really good game. But depending on the actions that you take in that game, from each player, it determines like a different type of ending. I like that. And then for Dead Space, depending on how you are playing, who you're playing as, you see different things. That's really cool. That warrants like another playthrough, both for like single player and for co-op, because the person you played as like is a completely different story or different experience than the other person. I'd be open to playing Dead Space 3 again as a co-op game, playing as like the other guy. Hey Yeffy. Happy birthday, bro. Thank you, I appreciate it. Welcome in, hope you're having a good day. Chain Together? Isn't that supposed to be the spiritual successor to like Only Up? I'm kind of sad that like there hasn't been any Only Up games that has the slow motion feature yet. I have a couple of Only Up clones, but like they're kind of slop, they're kind of dog shit. I always think like, hey, tonight would be a good night, but then I'm thinking, oh wait, maybe not. It's pretty bad quality. I don't know, maybe not. Did I end up doing the Dead Space 3 DLCs? I have not yet. I still plan to. I know it's been a hot minute since I've done it, but like, I kind of want to do it before. I kind of want to do it before I play the Dead Space remake. The Dead Space remake I heard is very good, but I might upgrade my PC before I do Dead Space remake, so I can get like a smoother experience on my end and for you guys too. But I know it's very good. I heard that the remake is like pretty decent. Not a fan of the remake? That's understandable. It's not gonna be for everyone. But I did play the first one. I played Dead Space 1, so it'll be interesting to compare them, to compare the two. Yeah, I think I just wanna try like all the really crazy like Game of the Year games from like back then for the most part. I know Dead Space was like big back then. I know Halo was big back then. Honestly, if I manage to get through my backlog, I might even do like a Mass Effect style type of like a stream at some point. Your 3-1 to win batting concept. It's like the gameplay, I think. The gameplay was really like boiled down to just being more like a generic shooter. I don't know, like it does feel like there was a lot of like higher up meddling that caused the game to just sort of like flop. Maybe not flop, but it definitely kind of like ended the series like not in a good way, sort of like a sour note. Fear 3 has a cool shotgun. It's okay, but it's definitely nothing. Okay, no other game will ever come close to the satisfaction of firing a shotgun as Fear 1. I have not found a single like shotgun that gives me that amazing feel of like, you know, this is a thing that can tear people apart, and you get to see it happen in slow motion. You get to see them get their guts ripped apart. You get to see them gibbed into pieces. You get to see their heads blown off. You get to see their bodies fly back and hit the other side of the wall. It's so satisfying. There are some games that have like the boomstick, and then that's fine. But like, even not even Doom. Doom has like the fucking super shotgun, and I love that thing. But Fear 1 is just amazing. Fucking amazing. Hey Jack, happy birthday! Thank you. It is my birthday. Absolutely. Hey Ari. Hey Pumpkin. Happy birthday! Thank you guys. I really appreciate it. Welcome in. It's really cool because the starting part of the game is neat, but I just don't like the rest that much. Oh, you like the starting part of the game? I thought the general consensus was that people didn't like the starting part of the game because it's such a weird, what do you call it? It's a different feeling from Dead Space 1 and 2 because it's more just like, it feels more like a generic shooter in that sense, which I personally don't mind. I liked it, I also liked it, but people were like, Dead Space 3 was not meant to be a generic shooter game. It is meant to be like a horror-based, like survival horror thing against monsters. And here you are fighting like these cultists that have weapons and they're trying to shoot you and kill you. I liked it. I like the change of pace, but you know it does. I know it has like a little bit of like controversy in terms of like how it approached it. Citadel. I will play Citadel. Yes. I actually plan on playing Citadel later this week. I'll play Citadel 1, and then if I manage to beat that this week, I'll look into playing Beyond Citadel, yes. Bulletstorm has some wild gameplay. I also have that. Gore. I'm always talking about gore. I play gory games. Yeah, Citadel is a pretty cool game, but I've been kind of busy, so I haven't gotten around to playing it yet. I will play it though. The parts in the space. Wait, parts in space as the starting. Oh, you mean like when you're going around the debris field and trying to like get parts to like fix your ship? Yeah. Okay, I get what you mean. Yeah, that was sort of like a return to form for the series. Being on the planet is definitely a different experience, which again is sort of like a people were like kind of hit or miss about that. But I liked it. It went to like a lot of different areas. It wasn't afraid to be like different in terms of like approaching the series. I just think it didn't work because people were just too ingrained into like the space station being infected slowly or quickly aspect against like, you know, the necromorphs. I get what you mean. I'll try to guide you into the secret levels in the Citadel. They're not too hard to find since they're on the map. I'm kind of indifferent about finding the secret levels. You guys know how I am. I play those games. If I find secrets, that's fine. If I don't, that's also fine. I'm okay with that. I'm not too big into like, you know, like just pressing every single wall to find out where it is. Because I know that people who know where those secrets are, they either like looked it up themselves or they play the game so many times that they find on their own. But I'm just sort of like, I'm going in blind. I'm just looking for the experience. I'm there to check out the map itself, kill all the monsters, and see what little story there is. Because like, you know, there's not much story when it comes to like boomer shooters. Yeah, if I stumble into secrets, that's fine. The only secrets that I kind of like wanted to find was the Wolfenstein secrets in was it like Doom 2, I think? Was it Doom 2 or Doom 1? I think it was Doom 2. Yeah, those were pretty fun. That's why it was that one, because it was so like insanely different that I wanted to check out. But like when I play Wolfenstein, which is gonna be like chock full of secrets, I'm not gonna go out of my way to find all of them. I'm just gonna play as it is. Once you get into recognizing them, they're marked fairly easily. No, I absolutely get that, 100%. Started playing Beyond Citadel earlier today. Wasn't expecting it to be fun as it is. Yeah, I like the aesthetic for that. It's pretty cool. Boomer shooter anime. It's also very gory, which is also pretty cool. But the gunplay also looks really satisfying. And I just like all the weapons in there too. How some devs do them dirty, like Doom 3, but it sucks. Yeah, because like the thing with shotguns is that I think most devs know that shotguns are just like deadly, like at most ranges. They don't fall off and their pellets don't fucking magically disappear, like after they travel a couple of feet. But if you made them OP, then every other gun would become obsolete. So they have to nerf them. Like I get it. Even if Fear 1, it's a very good shotgun, but it still suffers from like video game logic. So no matter what happens, unless the game is going for like, yeah, shotguns are OP and we'll make them OP, it's probably gonna act like a normal video game shotgun. Citadel's secret levels are in the same vein as Wolfenstein secret in Doom 2. I'll just lock behind walls. I see. Yeah, it might be kind of hard to find it naturally then. Yeah, it's like a balancing thing, especially for PvP games like Call of Duty or Battlefield or any other like game that pits you against like other people, like in a modern military shooter. Shotguns in general, just like they're kind of suffered because yes, they're deadly at close range, of course they are, but like at medium range they'd still be pretty effective. You get one bullet, you get a couple of pellets in the wrong area, it's still gonna blow part of your skin off or part of your like body off. Now, obviously not as close range and stopping power, but like it's still gonna be effective. But yes, realism just has to be sacrificed sometimes for like the greater good for gameplay mechanics. It's unfortunate. It would be interesting to find some games that actually do shotguns like properly, but like funny enough, I think like Doom, I think Doom shotguns are just sort of kind of like one of the more realistic in terms of like range, because like, well, maybe not too far. I think the first shotgun has insane range in Doom, but the second shotgun I feel like is a little bit more realistic because it has like deadly stopping power up close and personal, but like at medium range it's still pretty effective. It's in fucking Doom of all games. Shotguns in Insurgency Sandstorm? I haven't played that game yet. We can one-shot people and out like 50 meters. Yeah, I like it when like you can use a shotgun. It's like, wow, they mean business. This thing can actually destroy people as soon as it like, you know, touches the part of their body. It's satisfying. Because it barely happens that often. I get it. HDVR is a game where sentient hot dog smacks talks into before you murder him. Shotguns are done properly. Well, that's more, like I said, it's more like PvE games, I feel like, that won't mind it. But because like the general sentiment for shotguns is that like close range, yes, medium range, like a tenth of your health. Long range, that shit just disappears. But yeah, I also get it. It's just like, you know, people devs just assume that like shotguns are just how they are. If they made them realistic, they'd be like, wow, gamers won't like this. They'll think it's unrealistic. HD VR. I'll consider it when I start doing VR streams. The shotgun in TDR is pretty good. I believe it. I believe it. Alright, hold on. I'm gonna do this. It's like on this, like, where are you going? What the heck? Whoa, what happened? Whoa. There we go. I don't know what happened there. Sorry, my bad. Nice. Now we're cooking. Now we're talking. Alright, I think I want to do some... Oh my god, it's already 2 hours in. Dude, it's already almost like 2 on my side. Jesus Christ. What? Never mind, it's already 1:20. I'll do some gaming. Do a little gaming tonight. Get back here, Burrow. You can't tell me what to do. Watch this. Oh no. Oh no, the streamer left. Oh no. What are we gonna do now? Streamer's gone. Mods, do something. Get over here. Who do you think you are, Scorpion? The Dorcas Gaming. Ending stream. Can you even do that? Can mods even do that? You can't do that. You didn't redeem the sleep redeem. Get out of here. I'm drinking whiskey now? Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah. Slurp, slurp, slurp. You know what? I am drinking whiskey. Watch this. That's good. However, I do need some... I'm at the point where I sort of need a chaser now. Yeah, I love to suck at video games. That is not wrong. I love to be bad at video games. Alright. Now that everyone's here, I can force you guys to watch my game that I played all the way back in my childhood that no one ever heard of. I'd probably get super filtered by. Time for Mystery Dungeon. Alright. See how it works. Where is it? Switching scene.